These theories will make you question everything. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Have you came across the Denver airport conspiracy? The theory goes, when the Denver airport was constructed, people wondered why a replacement was necessary in the first place. Many conspiracy theories emerged suggesting the airport is under control of powerful entities, such as the Freemasons, the Knights Templar, also known as the Illuminati. With so many construction delays, this raised concern. A construction worker claims it's due to the 5 levels and a network of underground tunnels. The construction worker was fired from his job, and this has yet to be proven. What's your thoughts on this matter? And let me just ask, have you came across the Denver airport conspiracy?
Yo, this kept popping up for some reason. And you know me, I don't fly, so being familiar with airport conspiracy theories, it's never been something I would be looking into because I'm not too familiar with the airports around here. But for some strange reason, this one kept popping up. What's going on there? Have any of y'all been there? What's the feeling like? What's the atmosphere like?
Oh, I'm back with another video. There's just something not right about the Denver International Airport. The Denver International Airport could actually be home to them. And yep, by them, I mean the elites. Now let's get into it. 1. The physical design of the Denver International Airport. Underneath this airport, you have underground tunnels, and you have hidden buildings as well. Some underground tunnels employees have access to, others no one has access to. Some underground buildings employees have access to, others employees don't. The ones that they don't have access to, heavily guarded and heavily restricted. Employees of the Denver International Airport have shown concern to this. There has also been reports from employees themselves, anonymous of course, of screams coming from within these tunnels. These reports aren't even taken seriously, but there's been multiple reports of screams coming from these tunnels. As scary as it seems, this may be a hotspot for human trafficking or sex trafficking. And I'm gonna make this clear before we move on. Yes, they have train tunnels, and train tunnels exist. Everyone has access to those. Also have other tunnels stemming from the train tunnels, and those they don't have access to. And next we have this dedication plaque to the Denver International Airport with the Mason symbol on it. This is a time capsule for the airport. The message reads, "Time capsule beneath the stone contains messages and memorabilia to the people of Colorado in 2094. This time capsule cannot be touched until 2094. And in this time capsule, it's said to have future world secrets, information gathered together for a future apocalypse, and of course smaller things like history and facts about Colorado. Nonetheless, this Mason time capsule and the underground tunnels prove that the Denver International Airport is a hotspot for the elites. Lastly, the murals that are included within the Denver International Airport. Art is supposed to be beautiful, but these 2 murals inside of the Denver International Airport, they're everything but beautiful. In this mural, you can see represented 2 children dead and a dead mom as well. Earth is on fire, you have caged animals. You see is sadness and sorrow and grief and death. And for what reason is this being displayed at an airport? Here with this mural, it's all about war. Here in this mural, you see a cycle of parents grieving with the loss of their child, an elite hotspot. Trust me, I got a lot more information as to why I think the Denver International Airport is a hotspot for the elites.
Do people still sign petitions? Because I'm saying we start a petition, fam, and get enough signatures or enough of us together to dig up that capsule. Let's figure out what's going on. You got people, workers, submitting reports anonymously, don't want their identity known about the screams happening at this place. You know my thing about them hiding things in plain sight. And then that symbol, I know y'all did too, my eyes went right to it as soon as it went to that screen. My eyes went right to it before he even said something. I was like, oh snap, it's a symbol. That's why I'm saying we need to dig that capsule up. Now, my question is, if you've been there, or if even better, if you know somebody that works there, ask them, are the reports still being submitted? Are people still submitting complaints and reports about hearing the screams coming from those tunnels? And why hasn't that stuff been investigated? See, these are the things you gotta ask yourself. This is interesting, man. I never knew that about this. And then, like I said before, of course, I don't fly. So this type of stuff, but it just kept popping up for some reason.
We made a serious mistake with the Denver airport conspiracy. Normally, secured areas around the world use barbed wire fences to ensure security, where the barbed part of the fence is usually directed outward to deter intrusions into the area. You see this type of setup at airports, military bases, and even Area 51. But there's a place where this whole setup is inverted. If you walk through the complex of Denver International Airport, you'll notice that the barbed part of the fence is strangely directed inward, like in prisons. It's as if the barbed wire is trying to prevent something from getting out. Additionally, new reports have surfaced with former employees claiming to hear a powerful roar when walking in the lower levels of the airport. This has led some people to wonder if, instead of being just an ordinary airport, the complex was built as a prison for reptilian beings. And precisely a few weeks ago, a traveler went to the basement restroom of the airport, and what he saw revealed the truth about this place. Do you want a part 2 to find out what he saw? We made a serious mistake with
Why do I feel like this has an extensive rabbit hole attached to it? Like it can lead me down, way down deep. Why do I feel like you got stuff that's surrounding the airport that would keep something in? That doesn't make y'all suspicious? Not to keep something from getting in, it's to keep something from getting out. My bad, I don't know if I said that right the first time. You know, I don't want to confuse y'all. But to keep something from getting out, it's different. It's not typical. Now, you know they're going to start making money off of this type of stuff, and then that's how they start pandering. You know what I mean? They start playing into it so as to make money and to throw you off to make you think, it's nothing, and you'll start participating in it, and the whole thing, it'll become a great big theme show. Nah, don't let them sway you just yet. Keep looking into this.
This is going to blow your mind. A serious mistake was made with the Denver airport conspiracy. Normally, all over the world, secured areas use barbed wire fencing to prevent people from getting inside. You know this as the barbed wire is facing outwards, but in the Denver airport, the whole system is inverted. When you walk through the complex of Denver International Airport, you'll notice that the barbed part of the fence is strangely pointing inwards. This is the same for prisons. It's like barbed wire is trying to prevent something from getting out. New reports have also emerged with former employees claiming to have heard a powerful roar when walking in the lower levels of the airport. This has led some people to wonder if instead of being an original airport, the complex was built as a prison for a reptilian being. And precisely 2 weeks ago, a traveler decided to use the basement floor restrooms of the airport, and what he saw revealed the truth about the mysterious place. This is going to blow your mind.
So why would they use a prison? Not a prison. So you got me saying prison now. Why would they use an airport? What did this building used to be? What's the history on the building? That's what I need to figure out. What's the history there? Maybe it goes or extends deeper than the building. Maybe it's the area, the town. What is that town used to be known for? The area, what was it known for? Has there been any reports of any alien activity there or anything? Like we might need to look towards the history of the area, and that may point us in the direction. Maybe this was an old base or CIA facility or something back in the day that they turned into an airport. Maybe it was an airport used for the military sometime, and then they just extended it and built over top of it. Maybe some of the things they did there, I don't know. But for some strange reason, I think there's some history to this place.
The Denver Airport Conspiracy Part 4. Weird Thing in the Airport Number 5. The Dedication Stone. There's a dedication stone at the south entrance of the airport, which many people take as further evidence that the Freemasons, along with the New World Order, are controlling the airport. It is supposedly a time capsule and clearly has the Freemason symbol. It also bears the name New World Airport Commission. It also has the date March 19th, 1994. If you add up those numbers, you get 33, which is supposed to be the highest level in Freemasonry. It's worth noting that the New World Airport Commission doesn't seem to actually exist. It's believed to be a nod to the New World Order, a small group of powerful people whose aim is to create an all-powerful, totalitarian world government. Given all of this information, here are some of the theories. 1. It's an underground bunker for the safety of the global elite. 2. They are underground command bunkers for the New World Order. 3. It's a FEMA concentration camp for future use, so the New World Order can cleanse our society. 4. It's a hub for reptilians. That one's a little out there. The Denver Airport Conspiracy Part 4.
Even if it's the first 3. That's messed up, man. I always thought it was messed up anyway. Of course, the president and the higher-ups and different ones should have a place to go, but so should we. We're important. What are they without us? What are they without us? Like, nah. When did they say they're supposed to be dug up? This this capsule, when is it? We need to dig it up before then. And that could very well be what it is. It could be a bunker. But just like Disney World, you know what I mean? And they have the conspiracy theories about Disney World having the tunnels and stuff down there and what they could be doing. What could they be doing down there in those tunnels, man? Or what could they have down there? Might be some answers to the questions that we have. Reptilians, aliens, the Greys, there's several different species, communication down there going on. I don't know. But when I don't know, that's when my mind starts to wonder.
The Denver airport has a lot of conspiracy theories surrounding it. It is rumored to be one of the most evilest places on Earth. Just check out this recording. The Denver airport has a lot.
See, that's what I wanted to see too. Some more pictures of the inside. Show me the tunnels. Somebody take like a camera or something and get me some footage. I need to see some footage of the inside of this place, the layout. Where are the areas at? Are the areas blocked off? Get some interviews of some of the workers there. What are they hearing? What's going on? Like, yeah, let's dig it up. Let's get into it.
Want to get creeped out? Let's talk about Denver's International Airport's biggest conspiracy theories. These apparently include Nazi runways, remote locations, underground bunkers, aliens, and artistic depictions of the apocalypse. Let's get into it. So number 1, the Denver International Airport actually welcomes all of these conspiracy theories. Their reason? Marketing tools. They say that these conspiracy theories translate into thousands, if not millions of dollars worth of marketing and free publicity. So starting off, we've got secret societies. The theory is that a centuries-old society, the Freemasons, have been controlling the airport ever since it opened. This is with ties to the New World Order, a group of global elites who wield power over international affairs. There is a dedication plaque at the south entrance of the airport. This is from 1994. It contains a time capsule and bears the symbol of the Freemasons. It also has a reference to the New World Airport Commission. Strange markings have also been noted throughout the airport, apparently indicating secret or alien languages. Number 2, we have artistic clues to the apocalypse. The airport has a 40-piece art collection. There is 28-foot wide murals by artist Leo Tanguma. They're very colorful, very nice. There are gargoyle sculptures near the east and west baggage claim areas and a Mustang sculpture. These are allegedly clues to a sinister influence at the airport, assumably by Nazis, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, or the New World Order. How does this compute? It is apparently the ominous or random nature of the gargoyles. Number 3, underground bunkers and aliens. Love it. The theory is that hidden underneath the airport's underground baggage transport tunnels is a secret bunker or a series of secret bunkers. These are allegedly designed to house billionaires and global political elites, or in the event of an apocalypse. Lizard people, which I've done a video on, and aliens, there's apparently been evidence found of these in these secret bunkers, and they're thought to be lurking down there. Number 4, the runways are a swastika formation. There's also apparently a secret 100-mile tunnel underneath the airport that connects to NORAD, which is south of Colorado Springs. I think that with certain conspiracy theories, people just have fun, with it. Like, it's fun. It's a little bit, oh, there's aliens in the basement. Like, I like it. It's fun. Versus, there are things that really happen. Like, at one point, MK Ultra was probably just a conspiracy theory, but it really happened. Anyways, let me know if you guys want like the explanations on like what really.
Yeah, I want to know what really went on at the airport. That's what I'm searching for right now. I'm down the rabbit hole. I'm deep down the rabbit hole. So I want to know what took place and things like that. And see, what's even more strange to me, didn't I tell y'all earlier my thoughts as far as how when these conspiracy theories come up and it seems like we're hot on the trail, they'll start leaning into it. And sometimes that's their way of kind of throwing us off by them leaning into it, saying, oh, it's generating millions of dollars, to which it probably is. I don't dispute that at all. But them saying it's generating millions of dollars is them saying, and them saying they're playing into it is sort of their way, could be their way of them trying to throw us off. That's what I start thinking. Yeah, you can make your money off of it and things like that. But if people thinking that, then they're more so saying, okay, well, then it's nothing to it. It's nothing. There's nothing to it. And sometimes to me, I think that's what they want you to think. Stay the course. If you feel like it's something, or you've seen something, or you've heard complaints, look into it. Ask questions. Just don't take it. Just don't take your mind off of it, or don't move off of your theory just because they leaned into it and started making money off of it and treating it like it's just nothing. No. I've seen that game be played before. And just like she said, MK Ultra and different other conspiracy theories started off with a theory until people realized the truth about the things. So maybe every conspiracy theory may not turn out to be true, but some of them will. So you just never know.
Okay, so you know about Denver International Airport, and you know that there are these crazy conspiracy theories about the airport, but do you know why? Obviously, I'm going to tell you. Oh, and hello, my name is Ashley Romero. I'm a realtor here in Denver, Colorado. The plans to build this airport started in the 1980s, and the construction of the airport was scheduled to be finished in 1993, and it kept getting pushed back, which isn't super weird, but it is when you know the full story. The airport's actual construction did not finish until 1995, and $3 billion extra dollars later. And the reason that happened is because there was numerous design changes, and they would hire a contractor and a crew and then fire them and then hire a new one, fire them, hire a new one, fire them. Almost like they didn't want the same people working on all the different pieces of the airport, possibly to keep some things under wraps. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that not one single person who actually worked on the construction of the property actually knows the full scope of Denver International Airport and all that there is to it. Point number one. There are actually 6 different underground levels to Denver International Airport that we know of. There's rumors, not really facts, that there are underground tunnels leading from DIA all the way to Colorado Springs Air Force Base and other weird places. The number 2 weird thing is about Lucifer, the giant blue horse statue with red beaming eyes. If you've ever heard about DIA or driven there yourself, you know about what I'm talking about. When the artist was creating this sculpture, the horse's head actually fell on the man and killed him. Let's just add to it all of the weird Denver airport art that you already know about that depicts possibly like the end of times. Number 3, weird thing. The plaque of dedication to the airport, which commemorates the contributors who helped finance the project. On there, the first name listed is the New World Airport Commission. And if you look into that further, you will come to find that no such organization has ever actually existed that we know of. Right under the plaque is a time capsule that's supposed to be open in 2094. There are at least 5 actual buildings underneath the airport, which for whatever reason needed to be abandoned, but they didn't tear them down. They left them there and built right over top of them. Also, I'm like, why'd you build buildings underground? That's interesting. Point number 5. There was a woman visiting Denver shortly after the construction of the airport for a conference, and some of her pals took her into the underground infrastructures of DIA. When she came back up, things got kind of weird, and shortly thereafter, she committed suicide. DIA is also the 2nd largest landmass airport in the entire world. Why? And there's a ton of random extra buildings that are completely unnecessary. We may never know what's actually going on there, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, so you know about Denver
Interesting, right? Who does that? hire all these different contractors or construction companies, whatever. Hire different ones. Let them get going, then you stop them, fire them. Bring in a new crew. Let them get going, you stop them, you fire them. Bring in a new crew. Rinse and repeat. Sounds to me like you don't want nobody to get too familiar with this place. As soon as you feel like they're starting to fire them. Get them out of here. Let's get a new crew in here. Then they don't know the true or the entire layout of the facility. No one does that worked on it. They just know the little area that they worked on. That, to me, seems like a pretty smart plan devised. Well, how would they do that, huh? Why would you do that? Why would you? I don't even think, what would make you do that, right? If you were in charge. Pretty simple. Yo, this Denver airport, man. Oh my goodness. And you're talking about people that live in the area. And she gave you like a little backstory on it.
I don't know if anyone has heard of the Denver airport conspiracy theory. I don't know a lot about it because I'm not a conspiracy theory person, but something very weird happened to me at the Denver airport, and I just want someone who maybe knows more about it to give me some answers because there has to be a logical explanation. So I had flown from Wichita to Denver, and then I was going to fly from Denver to Tucson. And I was sitting on my plane in Denver, and we were getting ready to take off. I didn't have my phone on airplane mode yet. And I got a text from my mom, and she said, "Are you in Dallas? ? And I was like, "No, I'm not in Dallas. I'm flying through Denver." I could literally see the Denver mountains outside of my window. I had just spent like 3 hours in the Denver airport. I know.
Her location.
And she responds and sends me a screenshot of my location because we share a location with each other. And here I am, quite clearly at Dallas Love Field Airport, right next to the University of Dallas. I had flown from Wichita to Denver. I had never, over the course of that day, been in Dallas. I don't remember the last time I was in Dallas. I then looked at my location on my phone on Google Maps, and I was very clearly in Denver. And my plane that day had never gone to Dallas, and so I just don't understand how on earth location services not only thought I was in Dallas, but at an airport. So I was just curious if anyone else has experiences with weird things at the Denver airport or has a logical explanation as to why on earth my phone thought that I was in Dallas and not in Denver.
Now, I'm not trying to sit here and say that it couldn't be a satellite, GPS, some type of normal reasoning for this happening. But I'm not going to also sit here and act like that ain't pretty strange coming from this place of all places. Yeah, I would want to know too. I would ask a lot of questions as well, just to get people's thoughts. Has this ever happened to anyone? Am I the only one? What does this mean? Like, yeah, I want to hear more stories like this.
Aeropuerto de Denver.
More airport.
Aeropuerto de Denver. Gracias por ser paciente. La gente reptil continúa robando nuestras
Whoa. This is some of the stuff that's around the airport? I heard them saying they leaned into it, but did you see that statue? And the sign, "Thanks for being patient. The lizard people keep stealing our tools." No, I get the humor and everything like that, but that's the last thing I want to hear before boarding my plane.
Las herramientas. Disculpa por el ruido, toma grandes excavadoras ir al inframundo.
Apologies for the noise. It takes really big drills to get to the underworld.
Disculpa Continúa el desorden, construir grandes túneles secretos puede ponerse desordenado. Aeropuerto de Denver.
Let me get that last one. Forgive the mess. Building secret underground tunnels can get quite untidy. See, they playing around. They playing around too much. Don't get me wrong, I got a sense of humor as well. And probably if I was the manager or GM or whoever is over that airport, I might lean into it too to have a little bit of fun, especially if I'm making tons of money off of it. But still at the same time, I'm still like, man, y'all play too much, bro. I know I'm contradicting, but so what? They play too much. Listen, man, y'all get at me in the comment section. Have y'all ever been to that airport? Ever felt anything, any strange sightings or sounds or feelings or energies or anything like that? Let me know. Man, I want to hear from people that live around there too. Y'all get at me in the comment section as well. All right, leave a like, man. Share the video. Let me know what you think. Have you ever heard of this before? Was this new to you as well? Let me know. Stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone.